welcomes you to this live stream of live Forex trading. A whole 3 hours of news.
We begin with that wild ride on Wall Street.
You're seeing new record highs on the S&P and NASDAQ.
Interviews.
Some will make money, some will lose money, but that's just the way the markets always work.
Analysis. And live trades. So sit back, lock in, and load up your trading terminals. And let's get this rocket to blast off. Introducing your host, Lord Banks FX. Prepare for launch in 3, 2, 1.
Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back. Welcome to Lord Banks FX. I'm your host, Lord Banks. We're back. Another live session. I'm hoping this thing, holds up. But if it starts lagging really bad, I'll open up the Zoom on the YouTube function. But either way, let's get going. I'm going to do analysis, top-down analysis on GJ and gold, and go from there. But first, I'm going to change these lights real quick. Vibe here. Better or worse? Get it, let's get it, baby. Welcome. All right. Update real quick. I'm so bad at keeping up with really just let me post live. How's the stream, guys? Is it lagging at all? Is it on mute? Wouldn't have been on the locations. Video and audio all good. Hell. All right, guys. Let's start with GJ. How we do. Clean the charts off. Delete everything. Everything. Looking at the monthly. Back happening now. It looks like weekly. All week to looking at the daily. Did break this here. A little bit of full or looking at the 4-hour. Tops and bottoms. I refer to love and strategy that I currently use. My strategy I do. That go ahead. ready. I'll go ahead and send the chart out to chat. Sound is not working. Like you're going. Hang on a second. Let me check something. Is this better? It's good now? Okay, cool. We'll roll with it. Yeah, I'm already as high as it goes, so I don't know what else to tell you, but let's keep it rolling. Let's keep it rolling, guys. I'm gonna go ahead remove everything. This is on gold. Looking at the monthly. I mean, she's flying. She's pushing up. She has a bottom wick. She's still pushing up. Could come fill this previous wick over here, previous high from back in March of last year. But she is pushing up. Bullish. On the weekly, on the monthly, and on the weekly, it looks like we had a push up, little pullback, continuation, refused, rejected. The downside here, nice little trend to the upside. Broke previous week's high, previous 2 weeks high, engulfing these candles already. Looking at the daily, yesterday was bullish candle. I mean, just blowing past everything there. So let's look at the 4 hour, establish our zones, tops and bottoms to where price is currently at. I mean, it's damn near here at the top. I like that. Move down to the 1 hour to refine just a bit here. I'm gonna start yelling into this mic so you guys can hear me. Like I think if I like force the gain on the mic, it's gonna get all distorted, because I heard the video of the last time and it was like extremely distorted. So I'm not gonna do that. 15 minute is where we establish our breakout zones. It's gonna be hard for the breakout to the top. I mean, the breakout to the downside though. Look at this massive. This is what I talk about: clear direction, clean price action to one side, right? It's like a massive drop. Massive drop. I mean, if we to measure this, look at this. Like 258 pips, 326 and 380. Jesus, that's, I mean, a massive drop. I don't think it'll correct this whole thing in one move, but who knows? We'll see. Let's move to the left. Try to find the price action above. Okay, let's see here. No, it's not. I mean, it stops right here. So I'm gonna have to go up in time frames just to find some price action to the upside. Come back down. This is just to give us a target. About 50 pips there, 137 there. Third target about 243. Just got to be careful with it. Got to be careful. All right. Let me set these alerts. Crossing up, once per bar close. Potential buy. Yeah, I think what was going on with the audio was there was like some filters on this new system that I'm using, and I just turned them all off. Potential sell. Let me go ahead and send this chart out to the free Telegram. Guys, if you looked at the chart from yesterday, you probably would have been able to catch that move. That move just didn't happen in my time frame of that I allot for trading. So, because remember, guys, I'm trading my specific strategy, which tells me I'm trading an hour before and an hour after London Open, right? So if I'm not in a trade by then, I don't take a trade. It's just the way I do things. Looking at the news real quick, looks we're all good till New York session, so should be all good. There's no red folders. I know there's Euro, Spanish, PMI, Italian, PMI, but those things, since I only really pay attention to the orange or red folders, as those will tend to have the highest impact. All right, let's see where we are. Joining from Trinidad and Tobago, first time with you. Welcome, welcome. Video and audio all good. Had them on mute, my bad. Volume is low. Hardly hearing no sound boys breaking sound. Damn, mic problem. Everybody's having mic issues. That was earlier. Okay, let's skip past all those. It's good now. So far, yeah. Okay, it's been good. Never went bad. Talk about that gold trade. You're good. iPhone not working for me. Yeah, better, man. Better volume is fine. You're just cutting in and out. What was that gold trade? A 15% working now. Turn your mic volume up. My mic volume is all the way up, guys. Don't worry, it's all good. Did you catch that gold trade or not? No, I did not catch the gold trade, guys. Like I was saying, because it didn't like meet my time frame and the time that I allot to trade within the session, because I'm my specific strategy, I'm trading an hour before London Open and an hour after. So if I don't have a setup for me to be in and I'm not in a trade by then I don't trade, right? So yesterday it was 3 a.m. and I didn't have anything set up. I wasn't gonna just keep waiting around. That's one of those things that, you know, you want to be disciplined in following your rules, because that can cause losses. Now, yeah, granted, like look when this breakout happened. This was the breakout here. I finished that, came back down, probably taking out all the buyers that had bought over here out of this breakout. took all those buyers out, and then just massively shot up, starting around New York Open, 8 a.m., 8:15, 8:45. I mean, we're talking about by 9 a.m. is when the massive candle came out, right? So I did not catch that because I don't even look at gold in New York session. I'm paying more attention to indices for like NYSE Open at 8:30, and I didn't have a setup for that. And then I was looking at other pairs, and that I had already missed that. Y'all wild, y'all. Y'all wild, man. Okay. Let's see. All right. GJ pushing down. See if we get a breakout down here. Excuse me. I was watching some YouTube videos of like other traders, and I came across this YouTube or not a YouTube, Instagram of this girl that she trades, and she trades a breakout strategy. And it was crazy because like the way her analysis is like by far hella complicated. But what was funny is that her breakout range was almost identical to mine. And it, like, that's like, I think about how, you know, there's multiple ways to do things, and as long as you can make sense of it for yourself, like, run with it. You know, like for her, you know, she was doing correlation to other pairs, the dollar index, and the exact highs of the previous day and the weekly, and like just very, very, very complex technical analysis. And at the end of the day, she still got the same breakout range that I got. And I just keep it like 1,000% more simpler. You know? But I think that, like, if that works for you, if that is what you need for your confirmation, like, by all means, you know? I'm just a person of, like, I like simplicity. I like efficiency. I like, you know, I don't need all that to get to the same conclusion. The push on gold was also news. Yeah. Yep. I hear you. I hear you. Yep. What time is it? 12:56. It's about to be pre-London. Oof. Yeah, yeah, that looks good. That looks good. Oh my gosh, what the hell? I don't know. I don't want to jinx it or anything, but seems like the stream is doing pretty good this time. Right? It's 164.320. Yeah, I mean, this is a no trade zone for me. Like, I honestly, just thinking from a pattern perspective, like, We got this push down. Like it kind of looks like a head and shoulders, you know? Left shoulder, head, right shoulder. Inverted, right? To potentially move up. So, I don't know. You do you, bro. Don't let me influence you, though. You know? Just saying, I personally would not have bought there. I think we're gonna see a push up, to be honest. Because even, I mean, look at this 4-hour chart. See the move up. See the support being respected. Maybe come test this level of resistance. Maybe push up higher. Who knows? I'm just showing you guys a higher time frame. And we got London opening up. Usually there's volume for GJ to go up. But we'll see. I could be wrong. It's 50-50. I already did gold, guys, and I sent the chart out to the free Telegram. So yeah, I think we'll see a bigger pullback before the continuation to the downside. I think this might have been the last hurrah of it going up. So that deeper pullback will be an opportunity for me to capitalize during this session. Look, we got a doji. If we can get a bullish confirmation, we'll probably see this thing push up. What's good, Roma? You're late, yeah, but we're not in anything. What time is London and New York Open Eastern time? So London Open is in an hour, which is 2 a.m. my time, and Eastern time that would be 3 a.m. New York Open is 8 a.m. Eastern time, and New York, the NYSE Open is 9:30 Eastern time. NYSE is important for the indices, especially like US 30, NAS 100, which I trade. Oh, Who's new here? Whose first time is it on the stream? Let's see how many new people we got today. Who's new to trading and is here? New here. Well, how much of this market affects our stock market? This isn't what I'm trading here is currency, so it's not specific to the stock market. It's more specific to economic data of countries, right? So for example, this is a cross pair GBP and JPY. So it's a cross between GBP USD and USD JPY, right? It's the value of GBP and JPY, right? So you're going to get 164.94 USD JPYs for every GBP USD. So 1 GBP USD is 164.2 USD JPY. Yeah, 100%. If you're completely new to trading, if you go to this link here, there's a free mini intro to trading course that you guys can take. It's completely free. Just jump in there and it'll get you to the point of like you can take a trade, right? Help you understand kind of the background and what's going on, what we're doing, all that good stuff. Yeah, we're not doing any puts or this isn't options. This is completely different. So what I'm trading is based on I'm taking a position on either shorting it or longing it or selling, like basically speculation of price rising or falling. So that's the way. I mean, in this world, you're going to hear it buying or selling or shorting or longing, but really it's a position that you're taking in speculation of price rising or falling. Yeah, and the size of your lot size is going to be dependent upon what your risk strategy is, like your risk management. So you should only be risking a certain percentage of your account per trade, and that percentage is going to be dependent upon whatever your risk appetite is and whatever your plan is, right? Traditionally, like, you're going to commonly find that most traders only risk 1 to 3%. That's the norm. Obviously, it's completely up to you, and you can risk your whole account if you want, but that wouldn't be smart. That would be gambling. That's how people blow accounts. That's how people lose all their money. And we got two rules in this game. Number 1, protect capital at all costs. And number 2, don't lose money. Can I buy now or sell? You can do whatever you want, brother. You can do whatever you want. It's entirely up to you. I personally am not in an active trade at the moment. I'm being patient, waiting for price to tell me what to do. And I've set up my parameters for price to be able to do that. Somebody in the TikTok chat said sell now. And somebody said, okay, bro. I hope you weren't saying okay, bro, to the person that said sell now. But hey, do what you do, brother. Do what you do. What's good? What's good? I think the stream is doing pretty good. I don't want to jinx it, but it's looking like, at least on my end, it's not saying we're dropping any frames or anything. So maybe it's good. Maybe it's Maybelline. Sheesh. Where's CJ at? CJ's late again. Slacking. Stream is awesome. It's perfect and sound is perfect. Great. That's what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear. Sell at a lower highs, boys and girls. Drop us this is Lord Banks. You want to drop? Here comes a drop, guys.
Welcome to the only profitable live stream from Forex Trading.
I got a couple of them. Here's another one.
Live Forex Trading with Lord Banks, FX.
I had this DJ make these for me. I thought that was pretty cool. Charged me a little bit, but I don't know. I like them. I had the technician that came out to like work on my internet stuff. He like saw my setup and he was like, "What are you, like a DJ or something?" I was like, "No, I'm a day trader, bro." He was like, "I don't know what that is." I was like, "I don't have time to explain." He called his boss and was like, because he couldn't figure out what the issue was. He called his boss saying, I tested all the cables and everything and still having issues. And he had his boss on speakerphone. And his boss was like, well, maybe it's his computer. Like some people have shitty computers and it won't get all the speed. And then he tells his boss, he's like, I don't think it's a shitty computer. He goes, what's the brand of the computer? I was like, it's a custom PC. And then he tells the guy, it's a custom PC, and it has like a bunch of lights, and it does not look like a shitty computer. I'm like, yeah, I hope it would not be a shitty computer. It cost me $3,000. I was like, I can assure you, it's not a shitty PC. Do you always wait until the 15-minute is up before you enter a trade once it breaks through? Correct. I wait for candle closure. This is my personal rule. I know some people like to take impulse trades, but I personally wait for the 15-minute candle closure to confirm that break, because a lot of times you can get stuck in a fake out or it just wicks and then rejects, right? So I made it a rule of mine that I wait for the 15-minute candle to actually close. I don't want the break to just be a wick breaking up. I want it to be the body of the candle actually breaking across my breakout. Just won this trade on GJ. Nice, congratulations. You want me to hit the horns for you? You want me to hit the horns for your win? I only use the horns for me, sir. When I win. That's funny. Got him. I don't know if the audio is going directly from my PC. I haven't checked if that is actually working. Like the output of my audio. Okay. I think it's this one. Okay, it should be monitor and output. Oh, but maybe I had it muted. How does this sound now? Tell me if you guys can hear this.
These nuts. Got him. Got him.
You're now tuning in to Lord Banks FX.
Oh, the music, yeah. That's that. The elevator music. It's because if I use anything else, YouTube blocks my shit. And if I like try to, like I've tried so many different things. I've even tried like those, like the copyright free music shit, and I still get. Oh, and the other day TikTok muted one of my actual like videos, I guess from, I don't know, it said it was a copyright thing, but I used like one of their like sounds, I don't know, but they took the whole sound off. Passover and Easter week is a tough call. Are you sure you should be trading at all? I'm pretty sure, yeah. Pretty sure. You know, Easter is on Sunday. We'll probably have like a slow market on Monday. I probably won't trade on Monday, but I'm pretty sure we'll still have opportunity. Really, for me, like, I'm more concerned if there's news or if the banks are closed. Like, if it's a U.S. bank holiday, then I probably won't trade, or I'll consider it, depending. Because sometimes like GBP and like JPY, they're still open, you know. I mean, if you want me to log off the stream and not trade, I will. I mean, I'll probably still trade, but do the cucaracha horns for others. I don't think I have that one. That would be hilarious, though. I need to get it. Like, I have a bunch of... I have some clapping when we hit stop loss. Or this...
Fuck! 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 Fuck!
Or when it's close to stop loss. Right. Or when we hit 2 L's.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
No! God, please, no!
From The Office.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
Yeah, I got a bunch of like sound effects. Do you wait for a pulse back before entering for a better entry after the break? You mean like a pullback? It depends. It's situational, right? So if the only times I'm considering the pullbacks is if the candle breaks my breakout range and the range to the first target is no longer 1-to-1, then I can't enter the trade. And gold is notorious for this. So I'll wait for that pullback for it to come back into a 1-to-1 range, risk to reward ratio range, for me to actually enter. But that's, like I said, it's situational depending upon the candle and how it closes. That's why I say, like, I don't just enter when if it breaks and closes, enter. Like, I don't just enter blindly like that. Like, I have to make a determination, is it actually going to be worth me entering. And it has to be fairly quick. Like, and usually, like, as the candle is closing, you know, the last 10 seconds, I'm taking note of that. That's why you guys will see me pull out the tool for either the long or the short. Where do you trade? What do you mean, where do I trade? I mean, I mark up on TradingView, but I execute on MetaTrader 4. Hopefully that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense or not. Like, as if you're asking where do I trade, I mean, like this guy, every comment he puts it with a question mark and an exclamation point. I feel like you're yelling at me, bro. Like, Jesus. Calm down. Take a breath. It's gonna be okay. Oh, man. Nice. Passed my phase 1 funded account on your GJ trade from 2 days ago. You are a beast. Appreciate it. Do you ever trade Nadex? No, I do not. I don't trade stocks. Besides indices, I don't trade stocks. Not my game, guys. Not my game. Appreciate the love, guys. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for sharing the stream. If you're new here, consider following. I'm trying to get more consistent on my lives again. I had issues all week with the freaking internet, and last week, but it seems to be doing good, so we're gonna keep rocking and rolling. Oh, Nadex is not stocks. It's a U.S. regulated binary option platform. Yeah, so I don't trade options either. Gold's about to break out. I mean, I have the alerts on, but let me look. It is, but it doesn't have a wick to the downside. That's one of my rules. I don't take the trade if it doesn't have a wick to the downside. Has a potential where I might miss it, but the thing is, I've hit more L's than wins by taking trades with no wick to the downside. For me, I consider them impulse moves, and they're followed by a pullback. So for example, right here, literally right here, you see this? No wick to the downside, push up, and what happened after that candle? Pullback. So in order to avoid that, I just don't take breakout trade if it doesn't have a wick to the downside. And I mean, it works going this way too. If there's no wick on the upside, then I don't take that trade. GJ is looking a little juicy though. I don't want it to be this candle that breaks though, because I think it would be a little bit too big of a stop. Yeah, about 28 pips, and my first target is about 20 pips, so wouldn't want it to be that trade. Need something smaller to give me that 1-to-1. Gold is breaking out. Got 7 minutes and 18 seconds. Pushing up. Like I said, I wouldn't take this trade personally just because there's no wick to the downside. You trade HFX. I don't know what that means. Gold do I buy? I don't know, bro. I mean, you can do whatever you want. I'm not buying right here. Damn, is that? Oh shit! What's that? What up, G? What up? What up? Man, I had like the best nap ever today. Like this afternoon, it was awesome. Like I felt like I actually like slept. Feels good, feels good. CJ, what's good? Shit, I had a long ass sleep. Yeah, late as hell, man. Welcome to the party. Better late than never. What? I bought it from yesterday and still holding gold. Nice. Congrats. All gains or losses with Forex binary options are considered regular income. Well, thanks for that interesting fact. Yeah, looks like gold might be breaking out here. Like I said, I wouldn't take this just because of no wick to the downside. No wick to the downside. I feel like GJ is just gonna wick down here and then like pop up. Because we got about 35 minutes before London Open. Excuse me. Welcome to the stream, guys. If you're new here, welcome to Lord Banks FX. I'm your host, Lord Banks. I live trade Forex, commodities, and indices. London sessions. Say that like a question. I got a drop coming for you guys.
You're now tuning in to Lord Banks FX.
Shit is good, huh? Why do you prefer GBP JPY? It's just a pair that I spend a lot of time on. It's made me a lot of money, and I like the volatility. It being a cross pair and having that volatility, that volume like that comes in during the London Open is great. I mean, you have pairs like, for example, Euro USD, that it may move 30 pips within the session, and then you got GJ that can move like 100, right? For me, it's all a numbers game, right? So if in a session one moves 30 and one moves 100, what do I have? Which one gives the highest probability of me being able to catch 20, right? To catch 20 on a 30 pip move is a higher percentage rate than catching 20 on a 100 pip move, right? Like catching 20% of a move, or catching 85, what is 90 pips or 90% of the move out of Yeah, so you'd have to catch 66.6% of the move on Euro USD, and on GJ you would only have to catch 20% of the move. So for me, like, I think I have better chances in catching 20% of a move than I do 66% chance. Do you prefer London or New York session, and why? I trade both. New York session, I trade with VIP, which I haven't been able to this week because of the internet, but I prefer probably the New York session, mainly because I trade indices and they're so quick and so much volume that, I mean, in 30 minutes, like, I'm done. Like, usually in 30 minutes, I've already made my money and I'm done. Like, I have to like, I think that a lot of people get into trading to make money, but you have to understand what the underlying factor is you want money. Why? And most of the reason is to free up your time, right? Is so you don't have to have a job, so you don't have to, you know, need a way to make money, right? Like you money buys you freedom, time freedom, right? So if I can, in New York session, jump in and make my money in 30 minutes, that means like the rest of the day is to whatever I want, right? So I have 23 and a half hours that I can sleep, hang out, work on my businesses, you know, have calls, like, you know, travel, like spend time with family, like whatever I want to do. And I think that is probably why it makes it, for me, the best session, and why I like it so much. Does GBP JPY correlate with any other direct Forex pair? That's a good question. I analyze and review pairs individually. There is correlation in pairs, and I've seen it before, but I don't like to think like that. I don't like to base it off that, because I feel like even though there's correlation, sometimes there's like differences and divergence where one's going, it's no longer correlating, or it might not correlate for a certain amount of time or whatever. And I don't like to give me like a determined bias. Like, I don't like to say, oh, this got to go up because this is going down, or this got to go up because this other one is going up, you know, because then it ruins the confidence in my own analysis. So I analyze each pair individually. Do you use the same strategy when you trade indices? No, I do not use a breakout strategy with indices. Absolutely not. Euro USD tends to trade exactly opposite of US dollar index. Yeah, that word right there, tends, that's why I don't pay attention to that. Because when you buy into that time that you buy into it and you base a trade off of that and it goes incorrectly, that is painful. It's like, damn it, you know? So I do not trade that way. It's not absolute, you know? Understood. I've seen it out of sync often. Yeah, exactly. I do not like, you know, I get it in trading. Nothing's going to be absolute, but like I said, it's a numbers game. What gives you the best probability, right? And for me, for example, this trading strategy, it gives me 80-85% chance win rate that I'll hit TP1, and that is okay with me. You know, what's the strategy being used for indices, unless it's a secret? It's not a secret. I mean, I go in depth about it and I share it with my VIP, but it is a simple trend line break hitting, trading on the 1 minute chart. So I mean, I'm not gonna go like in depth about it right now and show you examples and like teach it to you, because I teach it in my VIP and my course, so it would take us a lot more time to go over that. Not that I'm trying to gatekeep whatsoever. Like, I'm literally telling you what it is. It's break of trend lines on the 1 minute. I need to come up with a name for it. I just named this one Breakout because it was pretty simple, like of what we were doing. But the indice strategy, I don't know. Maybe I'll have the VIP fam come up with the name for it. Everyone's still waiting for a setup. I'm 17 pips in profit on GG already. Nice, congratulations. You want the horns, bro? You want the horns for your 17 pips?
These nuts. Got him.
Got
him.
Do you trade NZD pairs? Not during this session, but I have. If there's a setup, I will send it out in VIP, and I have sent out trades for NZD pairs on it. Can you show us what strategies do you use in indices, please? Yeah, it's like I told you guys, it's a break of a trend line on the 1 minute chart. That's basically what it is. I mean, there's rules and there's reasons why I do stuff like that, but I'm not going to go into all of that. Euro GBP for a sell? What are you asking me? I don't know. I'm not even looking at Euro GBP. I'm looking at gold and GJ. So can I buy right now? Dude, I mean, can you? Like, I put a pending on GBP JPY using supply and demand plus SMC. I don't know what that is. I don't use indicators. Oh. It says some comments in this live were filtered to protect the community's experience. I don't know what that means, but that means I think somebody got blocked with their comments. So after the NZD 50 interest rate hike, would you potentially be bullish short term? So I don't base my trading off of fundamentals, although they do play a role, right? I would have to actually analyze the chart to have a determination of what I see or what I think, you know? What's your overall bias for GJ? Well, for this particular strategy, I don't play off of biases. I'm more specific on setting a parameter of either buying or selling, but I will tell you that I think it's this chart. On my swing chart, you know, we broke out of this 4-hour trend line and came back down, created this level of support. Just based off of what we see here, we have this doji candle. We have a massive push down, right? But then we have this level of support here being respected. So really I want to see if it will break lower below there, or if it's going to break higher than here. But to give you an overall bias, like, I mean, it's bullish. It's been bullish. I think we'll remain bullish until maybe we break below here. That would be my next area, where I think that if it can break below here, come back to retest, you know, we'll make our. But that specific strategy like that would be a swing trade or intraday trading. It's not something I would do here on the live. What trading platform do you use, bro? So this to markup is tradingview.com. This is what I use to mark up my chart. And then to actually take the trades, I use MetaTrader. MetaTrader is where I actually execute the trades. That's what I had in mind too, waiting for it, thinking it will push a little above 167. Yeah, if it does, you know, breaks that market structure to the upside for a longer term buy, you know, for the continuation of the bullish structure. But that'll probably be some time away from now. I feel like I just saw my Instagram. I have like a bunch of message requests. Like I don't get the notification of those. Like I just see them later, and it's like a lot. I don't even want to deal with it right now. What application did you say? This is TradingView, where I mark up the charts. Tradingview.com. Where I actually execute the trades is MetaTrader. MetaTrader 4. Yo, look at this. Remember we were seeing this breakout? Remember why I told you guys to wait for candle closures? And there, remember what I said about no wick at the downside? Look at that. If you would have got in on that impulse and it came back on you, like, you know, you'd be in drawdown. 100%. Do you guys see now why I have my rules? Hopefully that is beginning to make sense. I have my rules for a reason, people. What's good, Banks? I'm late today, Dan. A little late, but we haven't jumped into anything yet. Still waiting. Being patient. Being patient. TradingView has a free you can sign up for free. It has like a free plan, I guess, or whatever. I'm paying for the one that I have. It's like the one with like the Pro Plus. I don't know exactly what it is, but I just didn't want to have any limitations, and I really hate those ads like they have on the free one where it keeps popping up. So so I don't I just have the paid version. I mean, I think it's well worth the investment. Like, at least for me. And then plus too, like, one of the limitations is like you can only have so many like charts like saved and stuff, and I have like a ton, like, because I'm like always testing different things. And you know, I have a chart for like swing trades, I have a chart for like educational videos, for the one-on-ones, I have a chart for like the live trading, I have a chart for my VIP. So look at this, we got a doji, bullish candle coming. Man, I'm kind of hungry. Wait for it, it's still going up. It's gold. Yeah, I'm sure like over time it's gonna go up. You know, I wasn't saying that it's not gonna go up. I'm just saying if you're going in for a scalp, you have like tight stops. You know, if you're swinging it, then yeah, you probably have a bigger stop, and you know, it could probably go up. But for this session and this strategy, this is considered a scalp. Appreciate the love, guys. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for the roses. I don't know what those do, but I appreciate it. Appreciate the love. Thanks for sharing the stream. What is the standard lot size? Well, lot size, I mean, a standard, when you reference a standard, it's usually like 1. But you can trade, depending on the broker, some can trade like the micro lots, which is like 0.01. And that just denotes what the value of each pip is worth, right? So if you have a 1 standard lot, each pip is worth like $10. Okay, so if the price that it goes up and down, if it goes up 1 pip, then that's $10 in profit, right? If you're doing 0.01, that's 10 cents a pip. So it goes up 1 pip, it would be 10-cent profit. What are you doing after the US dollar loses its value? You mean, oh, loses its value? I don't know. Like, are you speaking, is that like a rhetorical question, or? If the dollar loses its value, I'll probably, I don't know. It's a good question. Do I think that'll happen? Nah. I think the US will go to war before allowing its value to be lost. Traditionally, I mean, or historically speaking, what's happened. So bricks, yeah, no, I'm 100% aware, but it's not happening right now. At least for me. I think I have enough like assets that I'll be okay. And plus, I mean, I could literally just convert my trading account to be denoted by the euro or the pound. You know, so it's all good, dude. Yeah, I've actually been looking at like the visa requirements for Dubai to like be based out of there, because there's a lot of things going on, man. Like, but also, I don't know if you guys are aware or not, but I'm based out of Texas. Texas is home for me. You know, I often refer to Texas as the best country in the world, and Texas, you know, being like referenced as Texas, and it's like 50 other bitches for referencing the other states. But anyways, the reason I'm saying this is because Texas not too long ago passed this bill. The state passed a bill to look into and do the analysis of potentially succession, like succeeding from the United States, which would be awesome in my opinion. But we'll see. I think Texas alone can have a thriving economy and probably be better off. Yeah, I'm originally from Dallas, and I'm based out of Austin, but I'm like all over the place. I have a couple of businesses down south, and then I have family still in the Dallas area, and yeah, Austin. I mean, I do like Austin, but a lot of people from California have been. Houston, what? You sound smart, and then what? What you mean? You crazy? Oh, because of the whole Texas succession thing? No, I mean, I just think that if all else fails, like with the U.S., you know. Houston, I mean, Houston's okay. I have a lot of friends out there, but it's not my favorite place. I love Dallas. Like, I'm a huge Dallas Cowboys fan, Dallas Mavericks fan, Dallas Stars fan, Texas Rangers. And then I like you know, the beautiful thing about Texas is like you can have everything. Like, you know, you can go to like East Texas, where there's like a bunch of like nature. You know, you can go down to South Texas, where it's hot as hell. You know, the Gulf, like, of Mexico. You can go to Central Texas, beautiful lakes. You know, you can go to West Texas if you're into like deserts. You know, so I feel like in Texas, like it has a place for everybody. You know. It's all about the Chiefs. Oh no, please do not. No, we're not gonna go there. I mean, I don't know. What are you, a Patrick Mahomes fan? Like, that's hilarious. Texans, baby. You must be from Houston. But for you to say Texans, baby, and with the record you guys have and the season you guys had last year, I know you are a fan. Texas Tech. That's what I was going to say. I was going to say you're probably saying Chiefs because of Patrick Mahomes and the Texas Tech. But whatever. I'm more of a Longhorns fan. So he from Tech on the come up. Man, you guys been saying on the come up for 10 years now. It's okay, man. They, for us Cowboys fans, they say we live in the past. All the old championships that we have. Y'all do. It's all good, man. Shit. I just, I grew up watching the Cowboys as a kid, and old habits die hard, Dak is, he's not, I wouldn't rave about him. We definitely need a better quarterback, 100%. How long you been trading? I've been trading since 2014. I've been trading since 2014. What part of Dallas are you from? I'm just curious, because a lot of people say Dallas, but they're really from Plano or McKinney or Richardson or just curious to know. We're still waiting on a breakout, guys. Being patient. Patience is key. This pulled up. Remember, we're waiting for a break, and we want the body to actually close above the breakout range. Rejected, pushed back down. Now we got, looks like a bullish doji. Yeah, the Astros, I'll give it to you there. The Astros, I've been to a couple of games. Not like because I was like, oh, let's go to an Astros game. But I went because a buddy of mine lives in Houston, and he is a huge Boston Red Sox fan, and he got like tickets. So when they played the Red Sox in Houston, so we went. I do believe that that they'll be pretty good. How long it took you to be profitable? I'll say that I've always said it took me about 2 years. The first year sucked. I had to learn a lot of hard lessons, a lot of simple, basic lessons that most people will tell you right off the bat, and you probably can find it anywhere on the internet. But until you start taking them seriously on those like basic things, basic fundamentals, like, focusing on one pair, having a strategy, risk management, all of those things, super important. Like the first year, I didn't really do none of that. Really, the first year, it's because, before trading, I don't want to say before like I'm not now, but I have multiple businesses, and before I started trading, I was already a successful entrepreneur with, a 6-figure company. So, for me, I have had a knack of doing things and just being good at them. So when I jumped into trading, I was like, I'm gonna be badass just because like I'm badass at everything. And the market finds a way to humble you, 100%. So it slapped me in the face pretty hard. a few times. I didn't give up though. You know, I knew it was something that I wanted to do, and so I just kept at it. And slowly but surely, you know, I started developing the skills of being more disciplined and really laying out a plan and having, you know, like a way to approach the market that I could create it into a system and just repeat, right? So that was like year one, and then year two was when, you know, I really started seeing that progression, and is when I realized that I think I was like my 3rd month in where I was making consistent withdrawals, and I was like, holy shit, like this is a thing now, you know? People say to not use indicators, but have you seen the safety trade? I don't know what that means. I don't say not to use indicators. I just say I don't use indicators. This guy looks like he cracked trading. Do you use prop firms? No. So when I started trading, there was no prop firms, so I had to build my own account. I'm self-funded, I like to call. But I have taken challenges in the past. Like I used to have a service where I passed people's challenges, and whenever prop firms like started like getting like a lot of notoriety and a lot of attention, I did a couple of videos where I passed trading challenges with FTMO, and I don't know who else it was. I think my Forex funds or something like that, and just to show that it can be done and like getting a payout and stuff. But I don't trade using prop firms just because I don't like to share my profits. So I trade my own personal funded account. I'm with FTMO. Nice. Yeah, I did, I think it was back in 2018 where I took their challenge and passed it. And after I got the first payout, I just stopped trading it. I hate sharing. Dude, me too. Like, I just feel like, I don't know, man. I mean, like I do all the work and I'm supposed to give you a percentage of this. Like, come on, dude. You know? And I mean, at this point now, like, I mean, my account is mid 6 figures. I don't think there's a prop firm out there that'll give me that amount. I think there's like scaling plans. You could probably scale up to it, but they'll still be taking a fucking percentage. Like, you know, I'm signing up with my Forex funds. Nice. I'm still building. Yeah. Just patience and consistency, man. You know, like, I think that 100% it can be done, but you can't lose your head over it. You got to keep your emotions in check, and you know, like, be disciplined enough to follow your rules, especially with when you're dealing with the prop firms. You got to deal with your daily losses and your overall losses, and even when you're trading in general, you have your risk management strategy, but that risk management strategy needs to be tweaked to fit the rules of your prop firm. Well, if you don't have what? Well, if you don't have money, it's smart to use prop firms. You can get 300k account on FTMO, 400k. Oh, really? I didn't know you could get 400k. No, my account's like at 570, I think. 576. Yeah, so I'm good. I don't have to share my profit, and it's all good. But yeah, I mean, whenever I took it, like, I think the highest one was like 100 grand. I guess they're upgrading. Good for them. I'm sure they wanted more. What the hell is it? This guy came on the stream and he's just commenting why. Yeah, guys, if you're on TikTok, like you can go to this link here and you can click the link for my YouTube. On the YouTube stream, you see my chart, you see my cam, you see everybody in the chat there, and you actually have a screenshot of my profits and losses when I'm taking a trade. So I've seen some up to 4 million. What? But scams are everywhere. Yeah, I don't know about that. What type of trading plan you use? So I don't think trading plans have a type. A trading plan is something you build, right? A trading plan should consist of, like what you're focused on trading, what pair, what session, what your risk management is, what the strategy is. Like all of that is what your trading plan is, right? That's what a trading plan is. So to say what type you use, I don't, like, you build that from scratch, right? So I don't know how to answer that question. But maybe we're getting a breakout on gold now with the nice wick to the downside. So this might be something I'm interested in. We got about 9.5 minutes before the candle closes. So let's just be a little patient. Watch what happens here. What we want is the actual body to close above. That'll trigger us to buy as long as our risk to reward is still 1-to-1 for that first target. So like if it was to close here, we would enter and we would put our stops below the wick. Oh, what the hell? And our first target would be here. So that would be a 1-to-4, 1.47 risk to reward. That means it would be good enough for us to take. Now, if it closes above this area, then the risk to reward ratio isn't there, right? Like we need at least 1. So if price closes above this area where green or red turns to green, that middle point, if it closes above, then it's no longer viable for us to take the trade because of the risk to reward ratio. But in that case, I will wait for a pullback and enter, right? Because I like this movement here. I'm hoping it doesn't just fly up on us and it gives us a chance closing within the area that we can take the trade. Strategy. So the strategy is my personal breakout strategy. I'm leveraging pre-market and market open volume to basically come in and take a quick trade, 10, 15, 20 pips. What kind of car do you drive? So I have a Mercedes and a Denali truck and a Harley Davidson, and I just bought a boat. Bro, can you be my broker? Yeah, no, I'm good on that. It will fly, bro. Well, hopefully not before I enter. I'm okay at flying as long as I get to enter first. Is London session open? Yeah, it just opened like 8 minutes ago. Yeah, so that's why I have this up here so you guys can see it's 8:08. Well, TikTok can't see that, but yeah. And breakout strategy is not like new or not foreign. Like there's tons of people that use breakout strategy. I just call it my breakout strategy because I have my rules, right? Like when I pay attention to the wick at the downside, when I pay attention to the way the candle closes, like the candle needs to close above, like I don't do it on the impulse. Like some people do breakout strategy and would take the trade as soon as price is crossing. Like they'll put limits, right? Pending orders. So I don't do that. So do you think it will go to 2050? It could. It definitely could. Especially just like the way the US dollar has been, like I think it might. I like, if you're asking will it go in this session right here right now, I probably not, but you never know. Like you see what it did for New York session over here, like this thing was massive. Like whoever caught that, like congratulations. Withdraw, baby. Take some of that money home with you. So you only take 20 pips? No, I look for an opportunity to only capitalize on 10, 15, 20 pips. Like for me, that is the goal. But I'm going to take what the market gives me. So if it wants to give me 50, 100, or 200, whatever, like I'll take it, you know? How do you feel about NAS? I'm not looking at indices right now. Between London and New York session, which one do you prefer? Because I like London. I use different strategies for the two different sessions. Okay, so for London, I use the breakout strategy, and I'm primarily trading commodities and currency. But for New York, I'm using my indices strategy, which I'm primarily, well, I only use on my indices. So. Yeah, I don't trade news. 100% I do not trade news. I try to avoid the news like a plague. To me, it is just not. I've blown an account before when I was getting started on news, and that's why it's a rule of mine that I don't trade news. You know. Yeah, my mic volume is like all the way up. I don't know. Maybe I'm just soft spoken, guys. I'm sorry. I'm not yelling. Where do you set that entry from again? The entry is going to be, traditionally it's at the candle closure, right? As long as it's broken out, I have a wick to the downside, I have a wick to the upside, like it meets my rules, I enter at the close of the candle, I would enter. Now, if it is pushing me out of my risk to reward, my 1-to-1, then I don't enter and I wait for the next candle to pull back into to make it at least 1-to-1 for my first target, and then I enter. The only reason I don't like streaming on YouTube is I can't play music. On Zoom, I be jamming my jams, man. We have a good time. But that's because on YouTube, man, they just be like hating, giving me all these copyright, taking my videos down. So we got about 2 minutes left on this candle, guys, and it's looking delicious. Looking real nice. Looking lovely. Looking lovely. We might have a trade here for gold. Let's be patient. Let's see how this candle closes. We got about 1 minute and 40 seconds. Man, I really need a water. Hang on, guys. I'm gonna go grab a water real quick. 1 second. right, I'm back. We got about 59 seconds. Gold is looking lovely. Might be taking this trade here once the candle closes. It's like this live stream brought to you by Essentia water. I wish. Gonna lie. 6 pip stop. 36 pip stop. Actually 10 seconds, and it's looking like a 33 pip stop. Oh, I just jumped in. I think I jumped in like right at the... All good, it's all good. Jumped in right at the top of that. Stops ends up being about 39 pips. So our first target needs to be... So this is gonna be... yeah. It's gonna be my TP1. And I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna buy on gold. Is way up here. Let's see what she does. TP3. I am in an active trade, guys. I'm in a buy on gold. Currently down like 9 pips. What's a pip? A pip stands for point in percentage. So it's basically what's used to move or to measure the movement of price in whatever aspect. 0.67, 0.52. So when it moves from 0.4 to 0.5, that means it's going up a pip. The pip on gold is the first number after it's like the 4th decimal, I think it is, the 4th number. They're just measured differently. Any recommendations? What stock should I buy now? I don't trade stocks. I invest in stocks, but I don't have like my portfolio in front of you to try to tell you what I'm buying and selling. That is a long-term plan for me. Let me go ahead and I am gonna buy. Yeah, but so London. Sorry, let me say what the question was. When do you sleep, bro? You trade London and USA from like an hour before London and an hour after. So it's not the full London session, first of all. And then for New York session, it's usually like only 30 minutes because I trade indices, so I'm like in and out. Usually stream New York once or twice on YouTube, but usually I just trade New York session with VIP when I do the live stream. Is it a good place to buy now? I mean, you can buy it now if you want, sell it if you want. I don't know. I'm in a buy. I'll tell you that right now. I am in a buy, and I am in a little bit of a drawdown. Currently down 16 pips. I am in That's a good question. I don't know. I'd have to check. GJ also about to break up. Well, I got the alert on gold, so oh man, I see that it. I don't know, man. Damn it! I don't know why it does that. If the can closes back inside this range, then I'll consider reducing my risk. If not, we got about 7 minutes left on this candle. Well, it would be breaking out to the downside. Like I wouldn't take a sell, right? A breakout range to the downside. Just came down, wick down, created. For me, this is okay. I'm okay. Make sure you hit that follow button. The stream lagging, yeah, I know. There's not much I can do about it right now. Like if I try to fix anything right now, it'll stop the stream completely. If I switch to Wi-Fi, it'll change. And again. Let's see here. It's going back up, bro. Yeah, I see that. Minimum investment to start your own account. First of all, I wouldn't look at it like that. I wouldn't look at, oh, what's the smallest amount I can use to open an account. I mean, there's some comfortable and okay with potentially losing. You know, answer that for yourself first. Good morning, good morning. Can you buy? I mean, I'm in a buy, guys. We're in profit now, so you should have probably jumped in when it was in drawdown. We're up 5 pips. I'm in a buy on gold. Essentia should sponsor me, man. But remember, guys, that's for my account size capital. I'm only risking 1.5%. First TP is at 39 pips, which is 1-to-1. This is on the 15-minute time frame. Yes. Lagging. This thing didn't connect. What about this? Beautiful candle, beautiful candle. Just want her to fly. I just want her to fly. Let's be friends. 100%, man. Give me a follow. We're here. We'll be here. I'll be live tomorrow too. If this YouTube stuff. I wouldn't take 2 trades unless I'm already for this strategy, not this session. Beautiful rejection. 100%. 100%. She's looking lovely, fellas. She's looking lovely. Here comes a drop for you guys.
Live, 4X. 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 4X.
Stream keeps lagging and didn't hear you. What broker do you use? IC Markets? Nah, IC Markets is only for the UK. They don't allow US residents. No Zoom link today, laggy. I mean, I could send the Zoom link out, but I think it stopped lagging. Oh no, here it comes back down. I don't know. I'm gonna keep watching. If it keeps dropping out, then it looks like it's holding steady now. If you're still having lagging issues, just trying to figure out what I can do here. Oh, my whole internet just